Once upon a time, in the mystical village of Rozzoria, there lived three sisters, each blessed with extraordinary powers. Their names were Liora, Amara, and Selene. These powers were bestowed upon them by the ancient spirit of the forest, who sensed a great destiny within the trio. Liora, the eldest, possessed the power of light. She could control and manipulate light in all its forms. With a wave of her hand, she could illuminate the darkest of nights or create dazzling illusions to confuse and bewilder. Liora's golden hair seemed to shimmer with a light of its own, reflecting her radiant abilities. Amara, the middle sister, had the gift of earth. She could commune with nature, making flowers bloom with a touch and causing trees to grow at her command. The ground would tremble and shape itself according to her will, creating protective barriers or opening hidden paths. Her deep green eyes mirrored the vibrant life force she commanded. Selene, the youngest, wielded the power of shadows. She could merge with shadows, becoming invisible and moving silently. Selene could manipulate darkness, casting fearsome illusions or providing cover for her sisters. Her dark hair and pale skin gave her an ethereal appearance, blending perfectly with her mysterious powers. The sisters lived harmoniously, using their abilities to aid their village and protect the surrounding forest. However, their peaceful existence was soon threatened by an ancient sorcerer named Malachar, who sought to conquer Rozzoria and drain its magic for himself. Malachar was powerful and cunning. Having studied dark magic for centuries, he knew of the sisters and their powers, and he feared them as the only ones capable of thwarting his plans. One stormy night, he unleashed a horde of shadowy creatures upon the village, hoping to capture the sisters and bend their powers to his will. The attack began with an ominous silence, broken only by the whispers of the wind. The villagers, terrified, ran for cover as the creatures descended upon Rozzoria. Liora, Amara, and Selene sprang into action. Liora raised her hands, summoning blinding beams of light that pierced the darkness and sent the creatures recoiling. She created barriers of light protecting the villagers and giving them time to escape. Her luminous aura became a beacon of hope amid the chaos. Amara called upon the earth, causing vines and roots to erupt from the ground, ensnaring the shadowy invaders. Trees bent and twisted under her command, forming barriers that shielded the village. She whispered to the plants, encouraging them to fight back against the encroaching darkness. Selene, blending into the shadows, moved unseen among the creatures. She whispered words of fear into their ears, creating illusions of terrifying beasts that caused the invaders to turn on each other in confusion. She used the darkness against them, proving that even shadows could be a source of strength. Despite their efforts, the onslaught was relentless. Malachar himself appeared, his eyes glowing with malevolent intent. He raised his staff, preparing to unleash a spell that would bind the sisters and their powers to him forever. In that moment of desperation, the sisters knew they had to combine their strengths. Liora, Amara, and Selene joined hands, their powers intertwining. Light, earth, and shadow merged into a harmonious force, creating a blinding vortex that enveloped Malachar. The sorcerer screamed in fury and fear as the combined power of the sisters overwhelmed him. The vortex grew brighter and brighter until it exploded in a burst of pure energy, dispelling the shadowy creatures and casting Malachar far from Rozzoria. His dark magic shattered. The village was saved and the sisters stood victorious. The villagers, filled with gratitude and awe, celebrated their bravery. Liora, Amara, and Selene had proven that together they were an unstoppable force, capable of overcoming any darkness. The sisters continued to protect Rozzoria, their bond stronger than ever. They know that as long as they stood together, no evil could threaten their home or the magical forest that surrounded it.